In a perfect world, at least when it comes to ratings, I'm not sure if the NBA would have picked the 4 teams that are still left in the NBA playoffs in the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. But when the Eastern Conference Finals were set, New York Knicks versus Indiana Pacers, kind of a throwback matchup to way back in the day, people looked at these teams and said, you know what? It could be pretty damn competitive. And after game 1, the Pacers are now up 1-0. In one of the most wild and entertaining finishes you will ever see in basketball, period. The game went to overtime. The Pacers end up winning 138-135, but it's the way in which this happened that had so many people talking last night. And I would have made a video immediately in the aftermath of this game if I could, but I was driving like 4 hours from Miami back to Orlando, so wasn't able to get to it, but I had to talk about this game because at one point, the Pacers were down 14 points with a little under 3 minutes left, and we've never seen a comeback like that in NBA playoff history until the Pacers did it last night. They were still down like 7 points with 45 seconds to go, and they somehow pull through. And people are talking about Tyrese Haliburton's last shot at the end of regulation to send this thing to overtime when it looked like they'd won it all. And you can see he does the Reggie Miller choke celebration just like he did against the New York Knicks all those years ago while Reggie Miller was calling the game on the sidelines, by the way. But Tyrese Haliburton was the hero last night, goes into overtime. I want to run down how the last little bit of this happened because as you can see, with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left, the Pacers are down 14 points. Haliburton got hot, and then Naismith absolutely went off. I think he had 20 points in the fourth quarter, hit something like 5 threes in the quarter, a lot of them right down this stretch here to get them back in this game. Let's watch a little bit of this, and then we got to go over that last play. Let's take a look at some of the plays from this comeback.
Shooting threes, about 38%. Haliburton, his three is good. Haliburton with 27 the other way with a screen from Shepherd. He'll roll, and he'll find the defensive heart. Naismith three,
and this is where Naismith just started going off.
Good, got it. Shot clock at 7.
And the Knicks did answer. It's not like they went scoreless. Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns hit a couple shots, right, to continue to extend that lead. It's not like they just went completely cold.
And I'm surprised they don't have Miles Turner, the rim protector, on the floor as well.
Naismith three, good, another one from outside.
But Naismith just got super, super hot. Let's go back to here again. We could see another. Look at how far he is on this one.
Naismith again, three, got it! He's a flamethrower!
And having Kevin Harlan on the call also is fantastic, by the way. Naismith again.
Naismith, it's a three. It's a 2-point game.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a 2-point game.
Now, it would remain a 2-point game. You do have New York at the free throw line, missed one of these, and then hits the second one. All setting this up for Tyrese Haliburton, who has been clutch, super fucking clutch this season. Multiple game-winning shots, including in the playoffs. And it sets up for this moment right here. After the made free throw, I got to full screen this because you got to watch this ball. It didn't just go right in. Watch what happens.
Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And he got it!
Absolutely insane. Look at how the ball goes out of the screen. That's how high it went. It went over the shot clock board. Like you could try that a million times and it probably wouldn't happen. And it just is absolutely perfect and falls through. Now, unfortunately for Tyrese Haliburton, who does the choke, the celebration, thinking he just walked it off. He didn't. His toe was on the line, and this thing had to go to overtime. It was a lot of back and forth in overtime, a lot of score changes, but ultimately the Pacers do pull it out. And it was one of the wildest things I've ever seen. I was watching it on my phone in my car as I was driving on the highway. And Tyrese Haliburton has been so clutch. 11 of 12 on shots to tie or take the lead in the last 2 minutes of a game this season. Complete and totally clutch. Since night, and then when you look at these playoffs, and early rounds, we had some high ratings. Western Conference Finals, that matchup, Thunder and Timberwolves, I don't think it's going to be a ratings winner for them. I just don't. But there has been some incredibly competitive and great games and great series in this playoffs so far, including any games the Indiana Pacers are involved in. Since 96-97, teams that have trailed by 7+ in the final 50 seconds of the fourth quarter overtime in the playoffs are 4-1,702. The Pacers have 3 of those wins this season against Milwaukee, right? Against Milwaukee, they're down 7 with 35 seconds left. Against Cleveland, down 7 with 46. And now against the Knicks, down 9 with 52 seconds left. You can look at the win percentage highs for the Milwaukee Bucks in that game, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the New York Knicks. 99.7% chance of winning that game at one point. Just phenomenal. And the shot by Tyrese Haliburton, the way that it happened, this ball going down, the choke celebration, everything, it was fucking insane. It was fucking insane. One more time, we got to watch this finish.
Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a 3 for the win. And he got it!
Somehow, that ball goes in, and the Pacers now find themselves up 1-0. What do you guys think? One of the most wild finishes I've ever seen in a basketball game. Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.